Good day, Domik Nation, and welcome to the vlog. It is like 6:30 on a Sunday night. I got up today at 10:30 and started working on the vlog. It took me about 2.5 to 3 hours. And then while I was exporting it, compressing it and stuff, I went out and cut the grass, which takes like about an hour and a bit, because I did all the weed eating, and then I did all the cutting, and then I did all the blowing, and I made it look all nice and pretty. And then I kind of got back in, cooled down, changed my shirts, made sure the vlog was up so you guys could watch it about the air show and start commenting and stuff. And I was just kind of walking around the house. I didn't know what to do, and so I just went to bed. It's one of those days where you just need that extra sleep. So I went to bed, I think at 4, and then I woke up at 6. And Ben went to an event with Leah, and now he's back at Leah's house, so I'm going down to pick him up in Bradford. And it's just, again, one of those days where you need to recharge, reboot, scratch your leg, scratch your arm. Here's an update on the whole rash thing. So my rash thing down here is not itchy at all, but now, like I said, I think in the other vlog, it's kind of spread throughout my body, this weird itch. So it's all over my forearms, my upper arm, my sides. It's not shingles. Shingles is supposed to be really painful, and usually attacks one side of your body as opposed to the back of. So it's the back of my calves, now my quads, forearms, upper arms, sides. And it hasn't attacked my head, my feet, my shins, and it's just a weird thing. So going back and forth with my sister, who loves trying to analyze things, and my mom, who likes to help out too. They said it's either bed bugs. It's possible that I got bed bugs when I was in Texas, because I can't remember when I first started itching. The stomach thing's been going on for 2 years, but this rest of this itch, I have no idea. So they figure either it's bed bugs, and there's all these little bumps all over my arms, or I'm getting the chicken pox again, which is, I guess, a form of shingles. And it's possible to get chicken pox twice, but usually chicken pox attacks your whole body. It's all over your face, arms, upper body, like everything. You usually get attacked. I don't know anybody off the top of my head who's had chicken pox twice, but it's supposed to be contagious, and everybody else in my family will start getting it too. So we don't know what it is. I'm supposed to go to the dermatologist, which is a skin doctor. I told my doctor to plan it and or arrange it, but I haven't got a call yet as to when I'm going to be doing this. Probably tomorrow, because I'm talking about it now. Anyway, so that's what's happening in my life. There you go. 3.5 minute catch up vlog. What I'm going to do to round this vlog off is I'm going to go through all your comments in the last 2 days and respond to a bunch of you, because you guys have lots of great questions. And I'll do that. I'll let Ben drive home, and while he's driving, I'll try and respond to some of your questions. Cool? All right. As you can see, I got Ben in the car. Say hi, Ben.
What is up?
And Ben was down in Oakville today.
Yes, it was.
It was definitely Oakville?
Yes.
And it was like an engagement party or something?
Yeah, well, one of her cousins got engaged.
2 of her cousins?
They are not.
That's sad.
They are not.
You need to be careful how you say things.
Yes. One of her cousins got engaged. Her sister just graduated, so
they had like a big family get-together.
Yeah, so it's kind of a family get-together on, her dad's side.
And Ben's looking pretty dapper today.
Yes.
Yes, because of the event.
I decided to dress.
And were you the only one dressed up?
No, everyone looked nice.
Okay.
Everyone was kind of like, dressed kind of, it was like somewhat formal.
Good.
Formal, as they'd say.
There's nothing worse than dressing up to go to a family function and everybody else is dressed casual, and you're dressing
Everyone
up nicer.
Everyone has t-shirt and jeans, and you're wearing $300 tuxedo.
Right. All right, so here's the Q&A. I'm going to try and respond to as many questions as I can. Let's start at the beginning. Here's a comment from Pratik, which was basically they've noticed over the last 4 or 5 days that my vlogs have been short. Numbers don't lie. When I look at my analytics, my vlogs are only getting, as you guys know, my vlogs can be short or they can be really long. Sometimes they're really long, sometimes they're really short. But the overall average watch time is like 3 minutes. So those numbers don't lie. So there are definitely people that will watch my vlog from beginning to end every single day, and I love you for that. Thank you very much. But the general public is only watching about 3.5 minutes of my vlogs. So if I keep making 30-minute vlogs, 50-minute vlogs, and you guys are only watching 3 minutes of it, my retention goes down. I'm basically making footage up, and I'm putting all these videos together, and people aren't watching the whole thing. So I'm experimenting right now, so I appreciate your patience. I'm trying to keep it around the 10-minute mark just to see if my retention goes up. That's why I got the drone, to put some creative shots in there instead of just vlogging every single day and just me sitting at my desk saying, hey, I'm editing my vlog. A bunch of you guys had comments about privacy. Hayes Hacker 1 is an awesome subscriber of mine. He said, you know, somebody flew a drone into his aunt's backyard and we're kind of spying on her. I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. My first bunch of shots were just flying it around and trying to learn it and trying to actually create shots. That's one of my things. I don't like practice a really long time and then hit the record button. I hit the record button and try to do the best I can right from scratch. So the original footage that Ben and I shot, which was the night I got the drone, we did it at nighttime. I just didn't want to put it up because it was a nighttime shot and it was just going up and down the road just to practice with it. But I'm trying to not peer down on people's houses. I'm trying to keep it over roadways or over forest or over the lake, and trying to be respectful as possible. So yes, I understand that.
That really hurt, man.
Ben's got a cold. Steve Chapman, another amazing subscriber of mine, he said, oh, watch out for those power lines. That when I was doing that little follow the car thing, trying to experiment, it was only about 6 feet, maybe 7 feet in the air, and we did fly under power lines, but that was totally fine because the power lines were like 15 feet in the air, so I was good to go on that. Funny you say that, because the next day I did some stuff around some cows, and I made my drone go down the road, and I saw that there were hydro lines, and so I went past them and up, but I didn't notice the huge power lines because you're looking at the small screen, and I went right past these power lines. I wasn't really close to them, but I realized I gotta, like, you know, don't do any flying around the power lines to go across the road just because you can't see them on a small screen like this. So I'm gonna, from now on, lesson learned, before I crash it, I will not fly my drone down a road where there are wires going across, just like there. Here's a cool comment from Blake. So happy for you, Ken. Love seeing you experiment with new vlog techniques. Thank you very much. Tim Young asked, basically he was thinking that you had to do certain things with the Phantom 4 before you can move into intermediate or advanced. This thing only has 2. It has a beginner, so it only lets you fly a certain distance away from you and a certain distance above you, and just so you can practice with it. And once you take it off beginner mode, it's all good to go. You can, there's no intermediate thing, and it's up to you when you feel comfortable, then you can move into regular mode, which is advanced mode. Florian Barbino asked if I had run stabilizer software through the footage. Every single shot that you've seen of my drone footage was 100% right from the camera in the drone. So I take the card out, put it in, put the files into my computer, put those files into my timeline, and that's it. I haven't screwed with the color. I haven't screwed with the stabilizing. That's why I love this, because I've seen other people's. Why are you slowing down?
Just thought I'd push you off.
Ben needed to go check a car that's for sale. But basically, the footage from my drone is the footage that you guys see. No stabilizers. The camera does an amazing job of doing that itself. Just to finish off a couple more questions, a few people were concerned about how high I can fly and it might interfere with air traffic. My drone can only go up to 300 feet, which is about 90 meters. And the air traffic that might fly over this area has to fly over 400 feet because it's a residential area. So the chances of me coming in contact with a small aircraft are pretty much zil. Dwoo Dog, you're an awesome subscriber, by the way. He was asking how easy it is to control it. I can fly it, Ben can fly it, Ben's girlfriend can fly it, my wife can fly it. It is like flying a video game. You just have to be aware. It's really, really bizarre when you're looking at this and flying your drone around, and you can hear it over there, and it's a bizarre feeling. And you kind of want to watch where the drone is, but it's best to watch this. Make sure the drone is in an area where there's no power lines like I've talked to you about, and but it's really, really easy, super stable. As soon as you let go of the controls, it just hovers. It doesn't do anything. So you literally have to push forward on the control to make it go forward. As soon as you let go, it bounces back to neutral, and the drone actually stops on neutral too. And then there are 4 lights on the bottom. 2 of them are red, 2 of them are white. The red ones are the ones that are coming forward, I believe. So when it's moving forward and you can see the lights, you can tell which way it's going, which is kind of cool. You can see which way it's going, but you can see which way it's turned. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Now it's time for happy birthday shoutouts for Monday, June 13th, and they are Amanda, Mike, Logan, Noah C, Brad, Marco, Francis, Vui, and Judith. Happy birthday to every single one of you guys. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below as to what you had for your special birthday dinner, whether you ate in or you ate out. Inquiring minds want to know. Happy birthday.